Hey, what's going on, Wes? This is Owen with Bright Marketing. I mentioned briefly earlier when I spoke to you on the phone that I wanted to record a video for you and get it over to you. This is that video. I'm just going to cover a couple of different things because I noticed when I was doing some research in your area and I found your website. You have a decent looking website. There's just a couple things that I wanted to point out to you. So I'm just going to do this quick website audit and let you guys know what I found, as well as where you guys would get the most value from, okay? So the first thing I wanted to cover with you is content. So when someone's doing a search online for really anything, in your instance, a plumber in like the Palm Springs, Palm Desert area, Google starts crawling websites. They're looking for information. They're trying to rank that information, right? They're trying to figure out which websites have the most relevant content and should be first, as well as which websites should come second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on, right? In order to do that, they come in here on your page and they're looking for specific keywords, and they're trying to base it off of those keywords. So, for example, if someone were to search for Palm Desert Plumbing and you had that keyword here on your page, you immediately become more relevant and there's a better chance they're going to list you higher. In addition to looking for specific keywords, they come on your page and they read the rest of your content. They're trying to figure out which areas you guys work in, the services you're providing to those areas, and ultimately if you're an expert in this industry. So even pictures like this and what they're saved as can all be read by Google to give them an idea of what it is that you're doing. So Google likes to see about 2,000 words here on your home page, and I did a quick word count for you, and you're at about 102 words, so not at that 2,000 word mark just yet, and you're missing some important keywords, so it's going to be difficult for Google to be able to understand exactly what it is you do and where you're working. So adding that additional content with those keywords in it would give you kind of a leg up when it comes to Google looking for information in the Palm Desert area, okay? So I just wanted to cover content with you real quick. The next thing that I did is I did a Google search for Palm Desert Plumbing right here, and it's really typical to see ads right here at the top of the page. But right below that is the map pack section right here, okay? And so this section is really important because the top three listed here receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. And the best way to get into the map pack section is with citations. Citations, a business's name, address, and phone number listed into different directories throughout the web, such as Facebook, Yelp pages, LinkedIn, Yelp. And those are just a few of them, but the more citations you have, Wes, the better chance you have of showing up in this map pack section right here, okay? And then right below the map pack section is these websites down here. These are known as the organic section. These are really important, and the same things that apply at the map pack section apply here too. You want to be on the front page and within these top three spots right here, just so that the most amount of people are able to find your website and end up giving you a call, right? So Yelp takes up the first two. They're just relevant in Google's eyes because they have so much relevant content, and the top best plumbers in this area are there. But Google actually prefers local businesses and websites such as yourself. So that's why a lot of times you'll see that Yelp isn't the first two. It'd be Valley Plumbing or Randall's Plumbing right here. But let's take a look at Valley Plumbing because they are right behind Yelp in the number 3 spot, and kind of see how their website looks, okay? So this is their website, and right off the bat, it looks like a decent low website. They do have a huge keyword right here, Palm Desert Plumbing, right off the bat. So when Google comes on here, they're able to read that right away, okay? And I'm sure they have it a few other spots too, because they were able to be found super easy in those organic results. So this is a decent looking site. They don't have as much content on here as Google would prefer, but they are ranking for some stuff. So let's take a look at this website's rating and kind of go from there, okay? So this is Ahrefs. This is a paid tool I like to use when I research websites, because they buy their data from Google. And although it's not 100% accurate, it gives me a good idea of what's working well for the competition, what's working well for you, and kind of where to go from there, okay? So I'll explain what I'm looking at right here. This is the rating that Ahrefs gives you based off the data from Google. These two ratings right here are really important though. This UR rating is a trust rating, or how much Google trusts your website, kind of like a credibility rating. And this DR rating right here is a strength rating, or how powerful you are in the eyes of Google. Now, both of these ratings right here are increased by backlinks. The way a backlink works, all that it means is that there is a website out there that has the link that's pointing back to you guys are linking back to you. So if somebody clicks on it and it takes them to your website, that is considered a backlink, and that shares trust and power between websites. And for Google, it's really a popularity contest. They want to see a lot of authoritative websites pointing back to you guys. So this website has just over 2.2 thousand backlinks, and those links are coming in from 81 referring domains or other websites. And out of those 81 referring domains or other websites, about half of them, 40, are powerful. Now, the last thing I want to call attention to has a lot to do with these organic keywords right here, and these are the search terms and keywords that I was mentioning before, okay? Now, I'm going to position them from top to bottom. We can see they're positioning from 1 to 2 to 3 right here, and that kind of correlates with how much traffic's coming in from that search volume, okay? So like, for example, Valley Plumbing India, which is their name with a location, which is where they're serving. 20 people are searching for that per month, and almost half of those people are landing on this website because they're in that top spot for that keyword. Now we can get down into like the Palm Desert keywords down here, and I noticed this one right off the bat. Palm Desert Plumbing is a huge keyword. There's 300 people searching for that per month, and they're getting a good percentage of that because of their positioning right here. So this positioning directly correlates with how much traffic you're going to get from a specific keyword. Now we can look at a few more. We can take a look at just any of these really. Plumbers Palm Desert, that keyword is getting searched 60 times per month, and they're getting some traffic, nothing too crazy. It adds up really quick though, because again, they're in that number 3 spot. So there is a ton of keywords that you guys can go after as well and put on your website just to clarify what services that you're offering, what areas you're working in. And we'll take a look at which keywords you're ranking at right now, but these are just the ones that this specific website's going after, okay? But I went ahead and put you guys in here, desertunitedplumbingca.com. And then again, this is the ranking that Ahrefs has given your website. You guys have a trust rating of 6. You guys don't quite have a power rating just yet. And now you guys have 27 of those backlinks that I was talking about coming in from 4 different referring domains or 4 different websites. And out of those referring domains or other websites, one of them is powerful and sharing their power with you. Now you are ranking for a couple keywords. I'll position them like I did before to see which bring you guys in a decent amount of traffic. So Desert United Plumbing, that's your guys' business, is getting searched for 50 times per month, and you guys are getting a good amount of that traffic because you guys are in that number 1 spot, right? And then we get into some of these buyer intent keywords. So you guys are ranking for this big one, right? Palm Desert Plumbing, which is 300 searches per month on a month-to-month basis. But you guys aren't being found because of the positioning of that keyword on your website. So you guys are down in the 48th spot, which is almost page 5 of Google. And most people stop on page 1. And that's just, I don't have an explanation for that. It's just kind of how it is. They want to find somebody right away. So you guys want to be found on that first page for as many of these searches a month as possible. And you guys are ranking for a few other ones, like Palm Desert Plumbing right here, which is, I think, the same one right here. I don't know why. I'd have to look into why the KD is different. But La Quinta Plumbing, here's another one. Whoopsies. That one's getting searched for 20 times per month. And again, they want to find you guys. They're searching for a plumber in that area. They just can't because of the positioning of that keyword. So I just want to talk about these keywords briefly and kind of stress over them, because an issue that I see a lot really falls down into these keywords and not targeting them enough. But hey, if you guys were able to follow these tips, getting onto that front page of Google is definitely possible. Really go after those keywords. If you have any questions about this stuff, please feel free to reach out to me, man. I'd be more than happy to help you out. I do ask for a bit of feedback if you don't mind. Just let me know what you think about the video. If you found all this information helpful. Thanks for taking the time to actually watch the video. I hope you have a great week.